Welcome to yet another episode of Pause Talk. Pause Talk is all about women who have taken a small pause in their lives. And that small pause could be very many years, it could be just a few years, it could be just a change of mindset. Even that will be a pause in their life. And how, that pause that they have taken, how they have reset themselves, how they have recharged and then relaunched themselves. So, this is the story of one woman who is so beautiful inside and outside. And welcome today, Disha Sachdeva.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, Disha is the India's first soul healer. Oh my God. And then she's also an actress, and she is on a mission to actually educate a lot of men, women, everybody on soul based healing. So, this is a very interesting thing, and how past came into her life, that will be even more interesting. So, let us hear it from Disha. I request Disha to please introduce yourself.
Hi, Monica. How are you? So
All good.
basically, uh, I want to talk a little bit about soul healer. So basically, I'm a psychologist, I'm a life coach, I'm a sound therapist, and a lot of other modalities. But when I started studying the journey of the soul, and I realized that everything else is just on a superficial level. The soul is the basic root cause of any blocks, any problems which we are having in our lives. Then I started understanding what the journey of the soul is. And when I healed myself, then I started seeing changes in my life. And then I formed my company and everything else happened. So, yeah, it's a beautiful journey of being a soul healer, healing my own soul, and then helping others to heal theirs.
Superb. This is so beautiful, so wonderful. And uh, only today I was hearing somebody, and he was calling everybody beautiful souls. So, yeah, we all are actually souls. We are actually only souls. This is just a, you can say, attire on us. Everybody is an attire on real soul. So, I would now ask you, Disha, how did you start on your professional journey? Probably before being a soul healer, how did you start? Just let's start from the beginning.
Okay. So basically, I come from a small town, Meerut. Although it's not a small town now, but in those days, it was relatively a remote city. And in Meerut, I always wanted to be an actress. I always wanted to come to Mumbai and start my acting career. And I was not from a very rich and affluent family. I was from a very mediocre middle class family who had no idea how to do acting, where to start acting. So I shifted to Delhi. I learned theater and everything, and somehow I landed in Mumbai and started acting. And my acting career was really, really amazing. And academically, I was studying to be a psychologist. I became a psychologist. Then I was studying to be a life coach and everything. But all this psychology and everything else, I was just using to heal myself. I was not professionally doing it, and it was helping me. But then I had a slip disc, and there I was like not, allowed to go on the sets and everything. So that's
Yeah.
how I formed my own company, and my journey of searching for the more deeper truth started. And that's how I studied the journey of the soul. I became a soul healer and healed myself, and then I returned back to my work.
Okay, that is causing a lot of curiosity now. So,
Yeah.
what is that healing that you have been telling us? No, what is that healing that you are talking about? So, I guess so. It is all about the pause which happened in your life, and let the audience know. Just open the Pandora box and just let the audience know now that what is that you had to heal. What is that pause that came into your life? It was a self-imposed pause, or you were forced to take a pause because of whatever. You can just tell us that.
So basically, firstly, I would want to say that any pause which comes in our lives is always a deeper meaning attached to that. I think if you would have had this conversation with me before 2 3 years, I would be like so frustrated. Why am I on the pause? And I have no idea why. Why am I on this stagnation in my life? But
Hmm.
today, after 3 years, when I have completely changed as a person, my life has changed, the viewpoints which I have, the beliefs which I have, everything in my life has entirely changed. Then I can actually happily say that when we are in the pause, we don't know that, it's the best thing which is happening to us, because mostly we are all running after something or the other. But when life forces, so for me the pause was forced, it was not a self-imposed pause, but the life forced this pause on me, because I was just running after things and I was just not understanding what my soul really wanted. So the
Mm.
entire course of my life changed after this pause, and I am a much happier, healthier, richer in every aspect of my life, better person. And so this pause happened when I had a slip disc, and I was no longer allowed to, stand for hours on for the sets, and not even on sets. I was on bed rest, I was on wheelchair, and things were very different. Things felt, oh my God, my whole world came, blasting. It was like the most terrifying news for any person, whether it's an actor or not, anybody. So the doctor suggested that, we should go for an operation, and even if the operation has to be done, then I have no, he never guaranteed that, it is going to be a successful one or not. But then I was realizing that I am studying a lot of alternate healing therapies, Reiki, pranic healing, and a lot of other modalities I was studying. And I realized that if I cannot heal myself, then, how can I preach to somebody else? How can I tell people? Because I had always been a believer that I can heal myself, that, we can do anything. And I realized that if I can't do this thing, how can I teach anybody else? And then I started healing myself. So I'm a Reiki healer, I'm a pranic healer, and a lot of different modalities. So, in Reiki, we just use the power of our hands and we just heal any body part. So slowly, I started healing my this back area, and I was on bed rest. And every day I used to visualize that I am going back to Mumbai on a set and doing these things. So what happened? In a course of 2-3 months, I started moving around in the house. It was not
Mm.
very, sound this thing, but at least smaller movements started coming.
Right.
And then I
Right.
visited my physiotherapist so that he can give me, he said, oh my God, he was also shocked that how are you moving? So if you're moving, let's do something to strengthen the muscles. So then
Yeah.
along with my physiotherapist, because see, every modality is important. Healing is important. Doctors are also important. No,
Absolutely.
nobody is, we cannot omit anything, escape anything.
Yes.
So the physiotherapist, he helped me to strengthen my muscles, and I was healing my own self. And more than my own self, there was some other power, which now I can so rightly say that was the power of my soul. So what was
Mm.
happening as I was moving around, and I was not allowed to go to the sets. I was empty. I was khali. I had a lot of free time. And then I started realizing that why don't I start taking sessions of people,
Mm.
online sessions. And I just started telling my friends, because I was already a certified psychologist, certified life coach, and a lot of different things I've done. So I was like, anybody, if you have a problem, I just take 500 rupees per hour and I can give you a session. So it was very innocently, just to kill time, I started a session just for 500 rupees 1 hour per hour. And slowly, people were coming to me with all sorts of problems, and I was very interested to talk to them. And it was very interesting for me to take, my time was getting killed and I was happy doing something. So then so many things happened. The lockdown hit, and everybody was going through depression, luckily or unluckily. A lot of clients started to come. And I was like, wow, this is something good. And what happened is that as the number of people were coming, I had to manage my time. So I increased my fees, from 500 to 1,000, then 1,500 to 2,000. And I was like, still people are coming. Oh my God, is it really happening? What happened? Out of India, people also started to come because the word of mouth was going. And
Mm.
constantly, I was studying the journey of the soul. So whatever I was understanding there, I was implementing in my life and in the
Mm.
life of the clients. They were seeing results. Slowly, what happened that I got so much business that I had to form a company. I formed my own company. The name of my company is The Soul Doctor. And because I realized that I am a doctor of the soul. Yeah.
Actually, I also call myself Doctor of Hope and Happiness.
Such a beautiful thing, because see, the doctor is not just of the body. We
Yes,
have
yes,
doctors of the soul, of beauty, of happiness, of anything. So,
yes,
so one thing which I make is a soul blueprint. So when you create a soul blueprint, you understand the journey of the soul. That, whatever blocks you have in this lifetime, these blocks can be either financial blocks, either emotional blocks, or health-wise blocks. So then you understand why is the cause, and the cause is in past lifetime. When you heal
hmm.
past lifetime, which we also call karma lekar aaye hain,
Yes,
past
yes,
life karma. So when you heal that past life karma, this life start to change. So I studied myself and I realized that I had certain past life karmas which were causing this pause for me, because
yeah,
I had to heal the world. I had to be out there to heal the world, and I was working in the wrong direction. Not the wrong direction, but the direction which was chosen by this personality, not by the
yes.
soul. So
Soul,
the
yeah,
soul,
yeah,
soul took the U-turn. It gave me a pause and started redirecting my life towards healing.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
that's how I formed my company, and today I think I am India's one of the most highest paying soul healer, counselor, whatever you say. I have all the degrees. I mean, psychology, NLP, access consciousness, hypnotherapy, Reiki, whatever you call. But the most beautiful degree, which I recognize myself with, is the soul healer's degree, because the moment I started healing my soul, and you can see so many testimonials on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, that every person who has worked with me for 6 to 8 months, who has healed their souls, their lives have changed. Miraculous.
Yes, so beautiful. I am amazed. I am amazed. I should give a clap to you. At such a young age, the kind of passion you have to really serve people, to really help people and heal people, it is amazing. My tagline is also that we will heal the world with hope and happiness.
Yes.
That is my tagline. So, very good meeting you, Disha, here. And I'm sure a lot of people will really understand that it is the journey of the soul. We are here for that journey. No, we are here again to learn something from this world and again forward that journey to the next world. But important is to understand that the soul is here on a journey. And
Right.
as you very rightly said, that soul has its own agenda. No, we as a body will have something different sometimes. And because sometimes we are not in sync, that is why the depression and that all those things will come. If we are in sync with the agenda of the soul, then the progress happens. We
Yes.
are able to take ourselves forward. We are happy. We are harmonious with the life, with the energies outside, and with the nature, of course. So, this is a very beautiful journey which you have told us, that how from a actor, how you became a real person, I must say, because actor is what you are not, but you have to portray a character. But now you became a real, true person because you understood your own real self, that you are a person who can really heal the people inside and outside.
And
So,
one
this
more
is,
thing I wanted to
yeah,
add, that I'm also doing acting now. I mean, it has come to some parts of acting which I'm choosing, and now this acting has also become easy for me, because earlier
yes,
I was in Mumbai, I used to struggle a lot because there was a resistance. But
yeah.
now I am following the path of my soul. My
I
soul is
am,
also making sure that I also get that kind of happiness.
yes, yes, I am coming to that
Yeah,
only. I'm
yeah,
asking you that only, that post the pause now.
yeah.
That's once you had the pause and you became, you really took up a lot of courses, you really skilled yourself to actually heal. So it was not out of, one thing is that important is that out of experience, because sometimes we may not have so many degrees, like as Sadhguru says that he has not read any books, but it is his own enlightenment, his own experience that is able to tell so many people so many things. I once heard an interview between Deepak Chopra and Sadhguru, and Deepak Chopra was talking all what he has read. And Sadhguru said, I have not read any of these things, but still I'm able to. I don't know how he is able to say all of that. The wisdom he gives, we don't know how. But because of some experience, because of some past experiences, also from past lives, we are able to bring forth that wisdom which is more good for the people. But intention is to really help people who are around us. So now that post your pause, you are already a healer. and you are once again become an actress. So please tell us your journey post the pause, how miraculously it has changed and how it is blooming.
So, but as I said, the pause was the most beautiful thing which could have ever happened to me. I mean, I'm really grateful for this slip disc to happen because it gave me what I was, which I was not looking at. So, I just wanted to say to your viewers or anybody who's just listening that if there's a pause in your life, if you're going through something which feels like you're stuck, which feels like a big dark hole that you cannot come out of, there is light there, there is hope there, there is some kind of a message there. If you start decoding, most of the time we are just against that. So if
Yes.
you not go against that, if you will just embrace that chaos, that pause, that whatever you call it, and you will start understanding, then you will get the message. So I got the message, and post the pause, um, I'm not struggling anymore. I'm happy. I have a beautiful company. I have beautiful patients. And I've just shifted back to Mumbai because, shifting back to Mumbai from my hometown was also a very big decision for me. So I just shifted back, signed few contracts as an actor, and things are very smooth and easy for me because I think I'm happy. I don't take more stress. I understand that, things are going to happen. And the
Mm.
biggest shift which I have post pause is an abundance mindset. Otherwise,
Mm.
I was like not having that mindset that everything will happen. I was always scared, ki, how will it happen? How will it happen? I was struggling.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now life has changed because I took a pause to understand. And one more thing also happened that when I was on the bed rest every day, I used to go through the past, that where was I lacking. I used to analyze everything, and there were certain times when I was delaying the success because I was not as good as I should have been. I was
Mm.
wasting a lot of time, and I was doing a lot of things which which were not on the right track. So when I took the pause, I understood that how can I be more what do you say, patient and productive. How can I use my time more? So after analyzing, calculating, and making a very firm decision of shifting back to the city, I'm here with a lot of experience, along with a lot of education, along with a lot of planning. So life is better, life is beautiful. And soon I'm gonna open my own office here, a small clinic here in Mumbai, where I just want to set up something where people can come and they can have a safe space of, just being themselves and understanding. So
Yes.
that's what my vision is, and life is more beautiful after a pause.
This is so amazing. I
Yeah.
really congratulate on this post-pause journey of yours, Disha, and I really wish that you will be able to heal so many people. What I get from what you have said is that in the pause, it is, I always give this example of the seed which is in the winter, it is there, it is in that pause,
Yeah.
and you will never believe that from that seed that flower will come when the spring will come. No, it is, if that seed thinks that I am buried under the snow and nothing is going to come out, it will die. But because the seed knows that I have the potential to become a flower, it is there and it is just sitting there nourishing itself.
Yeah.
So what is important, I always tell, is that in the pause, we have to keep on upgrading and upskilling ourselves as a human. Maybe in your mindset, as you change your mindset from lack to abundance, which was a very, very wonderful way of saying that. Because when we start our journey with a lack mindset, we are always anxious
Yeah.
that is it going to happen or it is not going to happen. But when we come to the abundance mindset, we are relaxed. So we are taking care of our health that time. And happiness we know is not going to come through that money which we are going to earn. It is inside already. And we have to just bring out that happiness. So that is the function of the pause, to self reflect, to introspect, and come out with your full potential. And that is what you have done, Disha. So, very, very happy for you and for your post pause journey. Now, I would just request to give a small message, a one liner, or your motto. What is your motto? You can share that with the audience, something you want to share.
Oh, So, as a soul healer, I would just want to tell everybody that it's not important what you want in your life. It's important to understand what your soul's journey is. Because soul's journey is not just this lifetime, it's every lifetime. So, what is that one thing which you really want but you are not getting? That's your block, and there is your healing, there is your light. So look at the deeper blocks, the deeper pains in your life. Wherever that deeper pain, one pain is, there is your healing. So just start healing yourself so that your soul can be thankful to you.
Wow, amazing, amazing. What a message. So,
Thank you.
audience, you have the power to heal yourself. That is what Disha is saying. Disha is here to help all of you, but you also have the power to heal yourselves. Begin there. If you have some problem, you can always contact Disha for a greater healing. But important is to start and not here. I will say take that little pause, because unless you take that little pause, you will not reflect. You are on a go every day. You are just running. And in that race, you will never know that you have a soul. You are just a body then. So if you take that little pause every day and self reflect, you will be able to understand your own journey. So thank you so much, Disha. It was really wonderful having you on Pause Talk.
Thank you
And
so much. It's my honor to be here, and I'm so happy that you've started this kind of a podcast, which is spreading word to people who probably are on the pause. So, by listening to all these stories and every other podcast, they will have a hope that the pause is the right.
absolutely. Thank you so much again. And I'm again appealing to all my listeners here, all the audience who is listening, that if you are in this pause, or if you find a friend who is here, then you can be that next guest here to inspire from your story. Let us create this ripple effect and inspire all the women out there who are taking this pause, self imposed or because of the circumstances, because of the life, as Disha said. It is life sometimes who forces us to take a pause. Don't worry, that is the most beautiful thing. There is a light in that dark hole. I'm quoting Disha again. So please come here. You can DM me and I will reach out to you, and let us be on this podcast once again. Thank you so much once again, Disha.
Thank
Namaste.
you so much. Namaste. Bye.
Bye bye.